Hi guys, this is Mrs. Sanchez. Today's notes, we are talking about word problems with integers. So we've already done all four operations: add, subtract, multiply, and divide with integers. Now we're going to start with just some keywords, and if you would associate it with a positive or a negative integer. And then after that, we have four problems that we're going to go through. We're going to write the number sentences down, and then we're going to solve them. All right, so stating the integer that best describes each. So a 5-yard gain. It's a positive 5. That word gain, positive 5. So you're just going to type in positive 5 or just put just 5. A withdrawal of $40. So when you take money out of an account, that's a withdrawal. So that would be minus 40 or negative 40. Stock rose 8 points, positive 8. 20 seconds before blastoff. Minus 20. A bill for $15. So a bill for $15, that means you have to pay it. So it would be negative 15. A profit, it's a positive thing. You're gaining money that way. So positive 22. 9 degrees below 0. So that means you're going to the left on a number line or going down on a thermometer. So minus negative 9, 125 feet below sea level. So sea level is at 0. It's like if you were floating on the ocean, that's 0. When you go underneath the surface, that's below. So it would be negative 125. And a bank deposit of $35. So that's a deposit is when you put money into your account. So positive, you're earning money, $35. Sea level, remember, it's when you're floating on the ocean, so it's 0. Now down here, you're going to type in, can you think of any other words to associate with positive or negative? So depositing, below, above. You can even say increase or decrease. There's a whole bunch of words that you can associate with positive or negative. So this is just for you to edit. So when you go to the next slide, we have 4 word problems we're going to go through. The first one, Jeffrey's bank account is overdrawn. He checked his balance this morning and it was negative $14.88. He deposited, so that means he put money in to his account. He put $25 in his account this morning. How much does he have in his account now? So I underlined all the keywords, and then in a different color, I underlined the question. So first off, he starts off in his account with this much. He deposits $25. That means we are going to add $25 to his account. How much does he have in his account now? So yes, there are decimals involved, but these are still rational numbers. So now we're going to use those rational numbers in a word problem now. So think about the rules of integers. You have negatives, you have positives. The signs are different. You're going to subtract. So I'm going to put my 25 on top because you're not going to, yes, you're taking away this from the 14, but you can't do that. You have to have the 25 on top. And then whatever your answer is, that's where you figure out what your sign's going to be. So 14.88. All right, go ahead and start subtracting 4 and then borrow. That becomes a 9. That's a 10. 10 minus 8, 2. 9 minus 8 is 1. 4 minus 4, 0. 2 minus 1, 1. Okay, so then right now it's $10.12, and that's because He had spent this much. He was in debt pretty much this much. He put $25 into his account. So really now after he's paid off that amount that he was owing the bank, he only has $10.12 in his account. So in that box, if you want to type the number sentence and then put it equal to the $10.12, you can do that. Okay. All right, now number two has integers. A submarine is at 456 feet below sea level. So I'm going to draw a picture too. So 456. So I'm going to say this is my 456 below sea level. This is a negative 456. Okay. The submarine now descends. Descends means to go down, to dive deeper, 249 feet. So I'm going to go another arrow, another 249 feet. So now this is negative 249. Then it ascends, it goes up, it increases 293 feet. So now it turns back around and it goes just a little bit further than where it was. So plus 293. Okay, so that's just a visual. Now I'm going to write my number sentence. So starting off with negative 456, and then I'm going to put either minus 249, or you could put plus a negative 249. And then I'm going to put plus 293. So now starting off here and then goes an additional 249 and then goes back up. So first you have to do is you have to add those two numbers together, which we're pretty much going to do. So if you do your keep, change, and I'm only focusing on these two numbers first. So this becomes negative 456 plus a negative 249. So then we got to add that. 456, 249, 6 and 9 is 15. 5 and 4 plus 1 is 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 705. And that's a negative because they are both negatives. So now negative 705 plus 293. The signs are different. You subtract. So now you take your 705 and you subtract your 293. 5 minus 3 is 2. You got to borrow from the 7. Becomes a 6. This becomes a 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. And then 4. So since this was a negative, this 705 is furthest from 0. It's further than 0. I can't talk. Further from 0 than the 293. So the answer would be a negative. Negative 412. All right, now number 3, the temperature drops 2 degrees every hour. So temperature dropping 2 degrees every hour. So when it drops, it's going to be a negative 2 degrees every hour. What is the change in temperature in 5 hours? So that's really like negative 2 plus a negative 2 plus a negative 2. 5 sets of it. Or you could just do multiplication. Negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. So the temperature has changed 10 degrees, but from start to finish, it has dropped 10 degrees. Number 4, a family shares the minutes on a telephone equally. Suppose the cellular phone has 540 minutes per month. How many minutes does each person get to use each month? So you're going to take the 540 and you're going to divide it by 4. So 540, because it says equally, by 4. 4 can go into 5 one time. You have 1 left over. Drop your 4. 4 can go into 14. 3 times 12. And then you're left with a true 2 and drop your 0. 4 into 20. 5 times. So that's our final answer. $135 each. Okay, hopefully this seems doable. You guys have a very short assignment to take care of today. Good luck.